Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This pick a card reading is a general reading, so it should fit any situation you find yourself in. As always, we have our 3 piles here with group 1 on the left through to group 3 on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below along with the cards that I'm using. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can also book that in the description box below. That being said, I will leave you with your selection and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the beautiful green aura quartz, and this one is for you. So this stone is all about throwing that heart chakra wide open and allowing a free flow of energy to come in and clear that space out. And when I looked at this crystal, I just felt like there's so much like shiny glass here or shiny something, and it looks like lots of different things too, so it makes me think that something's coming online for you. But these may be inspirations or ideas or just something's like opportunities perhaps. It just looks like there's these little glimmers of hope or speckles on the horizon of something beautiful. It feels like, yeah, something's coming online or coming to life, or that things are improving. And I see it in your cards as well. After gazing at the crystal, your cards came out to reflect that there is a big shift here from going through something into lightness again, immediately happening, which is a fantastic relief for group 1. If you've been following group 1 for a little while, it's been a bit of a ride, bit of a journey for our beautiful group 1s. I just feel like, yeah, there's this a glimmer of hope is what I keep feeling. I'm looking for a different word or title, but there's nothing else. It's a glimmer of hope, or glimmers of hope even. So beautiful group 1s, let's look at your reading. We're going to start with some past energy and then look in the week ahead. Got some oracle cards here. Some of the major energies I can see in your reading is Leo there. I can see Libra and Taurus. I didn't mean to say Taurus, I meant to say Capricorn. Taurus anyway, although not really seeing Taurus energy, but I said it. So we got the Pisces, Leo quite strongly, I did say. Sagittarius, Cancer is here as well. Did I say Capricorn? Okay, let's jump into the past energies, group 1, see what we're looking at here. We have got, oh, and we are using the Mermaid Tarot. Thank you so much, Liz, for sending that in. Really, really beautiful contribution to the collection here. I've wanted the Mermaid Tarot for a really long time. We just never got around to grabbing it yet. So 6, 5, and 9 of Swords have all come out together in the past energy. Don't be alarmed. There is improvement on the way. So what this is showing me that you have, well, first and foremost with the 6 of Swords, I almost felt like this was the only card we needed in the past energy, because it shows that you are really trying your best to leave something in the past and allow there to be more calmness in your life, more peace, more tranquility. I feel like when I see this card as well, you've been on your own journey with regards to this. It does feel like isolation in this reading, whether you've got family, friends, or partner, or whatever. It still feels like this part of the journey is about you personally, and it does feel like you've been on your own. Many of you may have been on your own for some time. We have the 5 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, so it shows that this has been quite a feat. This has not been easy for you to release and let go of. And with the 9 of Swords, you may, like, I heard this, what did I hear? Was it like something is maybe menacing you in the mind? Like, we've got this siren calling, so it's like this, I feel like there's this pull towards something, and it's oh my goodness, the words, there's something starting with C, I don't know. Is it captivating? No. Is it cruel? Potentially. I don't know. There's something that is really, maybe menacing is the word, but it's like something really, really pulling on your energy and calling you in, but you've been trying so hard to release this. It looks like, with the 5 of Swords in the center here as well, it's like a, oh my God, why can't I get my words? I'm like, I feel like I'm getting diluted versions of what I want to say coming through, which is interesting. I don't know what that means. Maybe you do. Like a lose-lose situation is the diluted version of what I'm trying to articulate in the 5 of Swords here. Like, it just feels like this was ongoing, and there's no Like, no, there's just no way of making it work, or whatever that means for the Five of Swords. So, and that may be what's menacing, the fact that you can't repair something, or the fact that things can't go back how they were, or end up how you'd like them to be in a particular situation. So the Nine of Swords is there. But as we move into the week ahead, thank goodness, Group 1, we're seeing this relief and this change. We immediately have 3 major arcanas, which shows me that this week, at this time, this Venus retrograde, the astrological changes that are happening whatever time you connect to this reading, shows that there is a big shift in energy, a big shift, a lot of assistance, and a lot of movement, a lot of grace and ease I'm really feeling. We see the Temperance, the Sun, and the Chariot as your first cards into the immediate energy in the week ahead. So you are finding peace. You're learning how to find temperance in all of this anxiety. With the Nine of Swords, this can be about insomnia. This can be dreams giving you lots of messages. This can be thoughts, daydreams giving you lots of messages. Something you just cannot escape. It will not leave you. It will not end. It's that it's so ongoing that it just feels menacing, perhaps. And we even do have the essence card, Bergamot, which is a beautiful supportive essence for insomnia. We'll go to that card soon. It's interesting that you had that little double up there. So with the Temperance, the Sun, and the Chariot, this is time to come back into the light, to perhaps reclaim your independence with this beautiful pussycat being your spirit animal this week is the cat, and how independent and beautiful are they? They definitely go their own way, and I feel like that you're going your own way. There was actually a song that came on when I was shuffling the cards for you guys, was Go Your Own Way by, I forget who it's by. Oh well, you can look it up. It's pretty funky, pretty fun, pretty nice little tune. So Temperance, you're finding peace, maybe you're finding moderation, maybe you're finding healing, you're finding that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. That's probably what this sun is all about, and I think that's what I was seeing in this crystal, these glistening bits of hope, like something's coming to life, like it's like something new, maybe inspiration inside of your excitement or potential and hope for the future. It's something there for you that drives you forward with the Chariot here as well. The Sun and the Chariot, we're looking forward with optimism and confidence, and that things can be good and things can be exciting. And it's not to say that the past is not still there with you and in your heart and you're still working to clear those things. I can see that. We'll get through that. But right now you're at a big moment of change and welcoming in expansion. You're ready for that. I think you're so ready for that. Further into the week ahead, we have the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. I find this interesting. I feel like your energy is the King of Swords. Another, a bit more double up. We have the throat chakra here. King of Swords and throat chakra definitely go hand in hand. We're seeing this beautiful necklace here at the throat chakra. So this is really about speaking your truth and having a lot of clarity and discernment in your speech and in your choices. And seeing it with the page Knight of Pentacles straight afterwards, I kind of feel like this is you and another person, to be honest, but we'll also read it as you, because it'll be both for many. Others, just you, some both, but yeah. So what I'm seeing here is your awareness and acceptance that the path ahead, if you want what you want, the changes you need to make need to be implemented with a solid plan, with consistency. It's not something you are going to be able to rush. There's something you want. There's something you are working towards. Maybe you're just at the beginning of that. Maybe you're dusting yourself off and starting over. Maybe you're asserting some boundaries around your life, your structure, your routine, or people in your world. But this is so that you can have a new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity that's here for you. This could be a new job, or like I said, new inspiration of any kind. This could be a new partnership. This could be a beautiful friendship. There's something new for you. And we see treasure chest here in the Ace of Pentacles. So you are working on it. You are going on a new journey that is going to be perhaps a little timely. It's going to take some time, but it's going to lead you to unlocking so much treasure in your life and within yourself. And for some of you, this is another person who's come into your world, who's maybe very slow to approach you, They may be a little bit younger than you. If this is an external person, take it or leave it if this part's for you. But this person has a lot of treasure to offer you. Maybe they're a wise friend, maybe they're a companion of some kind, a co-worker, who knows. But I do have to mention that because you have in the Tea Leaf Oracle, dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. And we literally see that here in the Knight of Pentacles is a woman with dark complexion and dark hair. So for some of you, maybe literally as we see it, that is what is going on for you towards the end of this week. So I don't know why I was just getting maybe this dark hair is actually a dark fur of an animal. Like, I don't know what that's about. Maybe you're like, yes, that's actually my dog or something. I don't know. Okay, so you're ready. Okay, I was about to say you're ready to steel yourself. So that may be the case with the King of Swords. Like you might be ready to put on your armor. I'm ready to get strong. I'm ready to claim my independence. Like I was going to say I've got to grow up. Maybe that's literally where you're at. Determination and maturity are the key words for Bergamot. So like you are in this determined energy to reclaim your independence, to make some choices about a path ahead that's going to bring you abundance and a new beginning. We even have a change in the wind in your oracles. We have choices here as well. So there's a lot of indication that, well, it speaks for itself. You've got some choices to make about some big changes and you're ready to make them. Like you're so done with this energy. That's why this is in the past and we've got Temperance immediately after. You're so done with feeling like this and being trapped mentally to this overwhelm and angst and heaviness. Whatever that is, and just feel a pull in the heart and the throat actually. Like you want to reach out or you want to say something or you want to clear the air or there's something there to be released. In the challenge we have the Magician, the Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. Now this is a bit challenging for sure to see all this here. So to see the Magician in your challenge, does it mean that you feel like you don't have enough resources to gain whatever it is you're trying to gain or build? That could be the case for you. For some of you, you may feel very connected to the past still with this Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. You may still be wondering about someone or about a situation or how it's going or what's going on or what's going to happen with the situation. You may be feeling a little bit powerless to inflict change in a situation. This could be to do with family or children. This could be to do with parenting. This could be to do with a past relationship, a soulmate, a connection that you feel has been with you for many lifetimes. You could be very curious about a particular person or soulmate or how to let them in or just like how is it going to work. This could be so many different things, but for me it feels like it's connection to the past. Let's even get a little bit more on that perhaps maybe. Yeah, just a little. We'll just acknowledge that the bottom deck energy for your reading is strength. I'd love to see that for you because that's what this is. A whole reading sort of reflects in my opinion as I gaze over the whole table. It's like you trying to regain some strength, determination and drive and to move forward, to free yourself from a trap perhaps with this big whale here. To be more proactive in your own life with the King of Wands directly underneath it, to be your own savior, perhaps, if that resonates. So what am I getting up in there? See the Nine of Cups. King of Pentacles. Star. Whoa, it's a fair few. Bit too many, I'm not going to do that. The Empress, yeah, isn't that interesting? There is definitely, we've got a King and the Empress here. You may feel like there's somebody or something that's out of your league or out of your reach. Maybe something that you really want, something you really, really desire. It could be to do with your abundance, business success. Definitely feels like a lot of it is tied with business success or of some monetary value. But I just do also feel like there's something to do with a past connection here as well, and just trying to move on or trying to heal, but not quite being able to. I just saw the Four of Wands there and the Six of Cups. It's like a deep pull or connection to something that's challenging to manifest, challenging to understand. But let's move forward to what will help with the challenge. We have the Ten of Swords. Let it go. Release that situation. Yeah. We do have literal death here. The Three of Wands and the Two of Swords is there as well. So that's, when I see this, I feel like part of you is still waiting to see or waiting to hear from someone or waiting to understand something that's happened in the past. But with this combination as your advice to what will help with the challenge, it says to release that ending, regardless if you know or understand logically how things happened, what happened, or what's going to happen, or anything around. Like, there's a lot of elusive confusion and you know, desire to understand, maybe curiosity about a situation there, but you are being advised that it's best to just release that and just follow your own intuition and your sense of feeling about things. You can trust how you feel about something. You may not have the logical answers or information you desire, but you're going to really need to just fall into the feeling with this one and trust, and just also look towards the future. We have the Three of Wands here and what will help. Three of Wands comes after the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is the change in the wind. Two of Wands is the choices we make to change our direction. So the Three of Wands means you've made that change, and it's asking you to be open to the future and see, well, what's coming my way now? And well, I've started to walk on this path. And sort of that energy of waiting for your ships to come in is the saying we often give it. And Spirit's asking you to be curious about the future, about a new future. Even if you're not certain about what that holds, and there's still a tie to the past, and it's asking to give yourself the time you need to release that and heal from that. Because immediately past energies, 5, 6, and 9 of Swords, like it's not just going to go away, but there is a big shift in energy helping you along at this time that hasn't been there recently, I'm feeling. So it's like a bit, even when I saw that, I was like, oh, like, thank goodness for group 1, you know. It's been like, it's not been easy, group 1. So further guidance, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. So perfect, I don't know, all these messages. 4 of Pentacles first and foremost, they just take care of you. I just want to give you so much affection when I see this card for some reason. So maybe that's because you know you deserve it, and that you're just really honoring the small things in your life, honoring your home space, honoring your small abundances, big abundances, just the trickled abundances that are throughout your reality, your home, the things you have, the opportunities around you, even like the most subtle small things though. I'm not talking big, I'm just talking about the fact that there's a roof over the head, a place to rest your head, you know, a place to cook, clean your clothing, have a shower, like those sorts of small blessings. I think really counting your blessings is that's the message I'm feeling for you right now, coming into that place of rebuilding and taking care of the small thing. I'm getting someone who's going through their stuff and spring cleaning or deep cleaning an item. Like there's like, I'm seeing, so they've got to get into little compartments and like clean it out with little cloths or something. I don't know what that's about. So maybe you're deep cleaning a piece of machinery, or like just like respecting your stuff so it's ready for the next chapter, or there's something, I feel there for you there with that. So also saving your money, saving your energy, not spending it on anything that's not about your future or about this grounded vision or about the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords type energy. Like it's just discernment and strength in choices. 10 of Pentacles is where it brings you, the 4 to the 10. So, and also when I saw this, there's this message of like being discerning with who you let eat at your table, and whatever that means for you, like who you let into your energy. And also being grateful for the tables you're allowed to sit at. There's something there about that too, having this acknowledgement for the blessings that are actually around you and not taking them for granted. But that I'm getting, maybe not for everyone, but somebody needs to check in right now, perhaps, on a certain blessing or maybe multitude of blessings that are being overlooked. It feels really, really important. yeah, interesting emotion that comes behind that for me. Almost like you're being told off a little bit, but like with love. I don't know. Oh goodness me, there's some feelings around that. I want to have more personal conversation with you, but I can't. It's I don't know. It's weird. High Priestess is next. And I feel when I look at the combination together now, it's to say that you are so divinely guided. The path you choose to take right now, the areas you invest your energy, your time, your money, your skill development, all of those things, you are being divinely guided. It's being orchestrated here with spirit to bring you to more success, to build your business, to allow yourself to, go along. This is literally this combination, right? This is where you end up. This little Knight of Pentacles and this little Ace of Pentacles, finding this treasure, you actually turn into something that you can share with many. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're working towards. It may be small right now, but that won't be the case forever, and Spirit is protecting it. It's something safe and sacred and protected. You will have big structure or big success. I feel like, I don't know why, maybe there's a lot of Taurus. I did say Taurus when I didn't see it, but there's like this energy of like having nice things and, having enough to share and that whole thing. So in the outcome, we have the Eight of Wands, Judgment, and the Devil. Interesting cards, right? Especially because the Eight of, I don't know, just seeing the heat bubbles rising up from the ocean, from deep underneath the ocean. Just that image alone makes me feel like something gives, something bursts forth and sets you free is what I feel when I see that. But with Judgment here and the Devil, I feel like, again, like it's your own savior. You realize what holds you back or what traps you. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's yourself in some areas. Like, this could be to do with health and our diet. This could be to do with our mindset, the way we speak to ourselves. This could be to do with how we spend our free time and are we productive or whatever it might be, okay? This could be toxic relationships or addictions to drugs or whatever. But you, with the Judgment here and the Eight of Pentacles, you see the way, you know the way. The outcome is that you come to see what traps you and you have this awakening. And you're setting yourself free. And there's a big energy, there's a huge energy of momentum behind you, like with this Eight of Wands, that pushes you up further into ascension, into awakening, into this divine realization that you don't need to be trapped to old energies and that you are in the process of freeing yourself. So let's jump into the oracle cards. You have the beautiful card Sound. Some of you may be musicians, or music might be very healing to you. Just having it playing in the background all the time. 2222 at the recording time then. Maybe a divine connection around you. We have 33 here. So maybe there is angel numbers following you lately. Music, silence, rhythm and vibration. Maybe a sound bath would be very nourishing for you, or to learn a new instrument, or just explore different music, musical medicine. There's so much of it out there. I send little recommendations sometimes, but honestly, I'm not actually getting one right now. So that's whatever. You'll find your own. We have a change in the wind. Let's go to the book for this one, because I've decided to go with the oracle message. Because there's a few, if you know this deck, there's a few options. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. Well, as I look at the challenge. What do we back up a little bit. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes, yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change, and now is the time of transformation, as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. I love that, scatter seeds. That's brilliant. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds, and the unknown is where the magic lies. It's like so much. Like that is it. That is the whole damn reading right there. You do need to be curious and excited about the future, and it is unknown. I love that. Love that for you. You have the card choices. As we know, this is the time for you to be making magical choices. Careful choices, exciting and fun choices, choices that bring softness, choices that bring lightness and play, choices that bring you to the present moment and don't project you so far forward in fear or keep you locked to the past in rumination. But just with the fairies here, to me, I feel like the choice is to be here now, to make music, to dance, to play, to do things that you like. Claim your independence. We've already seen it with the cat spirit. Definitely time for you. I'm actually feeling to go to the book. I wasn't going to, but just suddenly, like, yeah, do it. The only way you can grow in all of your relationships now is to have a healthy sense of self-respect and self-worth. When you walk with dignity, knowing who you are, self-aware and willing to grow, trusting the value you bring, the world will mirror all of this back to you in kind. When you say no to codependency and enmeshment, live and let live, and practice taking risks as you wander into new territory for you, Cat Spirit rejoices. She's here to urge you to let your independent spirit roam free. There's just one little thing. Remember, even a temporary failure can lead to spectacular success, so embrace the adventure. And something about being sure-footed, but cat always lands on their feet, you know? Always lands on their feet. Unless you drop them from a certain amount of height, I don't know. Forget about it. Bergamot, determination and maturity. I might even go to the book for this one too, because it has got a few different options. Self-acceptance is my refusal to be in an adversary relationship to myself. Okay. Have you been there for everyone else? But have you thought about yourself today? You have been there for everyone else, but have you thought about yourself today? It is good to work hard and to follow your dreams with passion, but if Bergamot has come into your reading, it might be time for you to stop, recognize and enjoy your achievements. I felt like that for Count Your Blessings message before too. Bergamot is an oil of self-acceptance. It is never proud of itself. When this opportunity arises, it is unusual and appreciated by whoever is watching. It offers hope and regained optimism in life. It assists with stress of insomnia. It is great for people who can't stop thinking about the material world, what they have to do, and how they will get more of whatever they think will fulfill their world. It is almost as if the Bergamot type values the self through what has been earned and what physical work can be done. The more I do, the better I am type of personality. There is no time for relaxation. Bergamot is related to the solar plexus and heart chakra. These personalities put their effort where their heart is. For the Bergamot personality, the harder they work, physically or emotionally, the more they will be recognized by society. That is why Bergamot is great for joint issues and muscle cramps. Bergamot personalities make good friends and are always there for others when in need. Bergamot types help others lessen anxious and sad feelings, maybe even because this archetype is used for carrying the load for others. I just love that he's on a farm. Maybe the time in nature would be so beautiful for you too. And we have some self-care prompts. We have make a vision board. Hold your vision strong is what I'm hearing. If you're not into vision boards, it's not your thing, then don't lose sight of your vision, your long-term vision, your dream, as the King of Swords in your week is driven towards the Knight of Pentacles. The throat chakra, receiving information, being open to receive information, but also speaking your truth with discernment and clarity. And create an altar. If you already have one, you might like to spruce it up and give a fresh energy to that space to reflect the next chapter. If you don't have one, then create a sacred space to help manifest your intentions. An altar can be anything and anywhere. And then some beautiful tea leaves to check out your reading. So we had the Dark Woman dealing with a relationship. That could be a special interest or a new friend. Could be a special interest because we also have Secret Admirer with Vase, and we have Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. And so I kind of, when I saw this, like, isn't that a sweet little combination? Don't they really go together? And maybe, like, I feel like you're the Jug and someone else might be the Vase. So maybe you pour energy into someone, like you might fill someone's cup or give them fulfillment of some kind, and someone might be really admiring you or like you because of that, or there's something you give to them. We have Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead, and that one just made me like, oh, yes, yes you are. You know what? Yes. And I feel that with you. Whoever's feeling that with me. Just that fact that, you know, it has been a hard, long road, but you are, like, I've got to say, it's just been a relief to see your cards today, Group 1, and how, if you've been Group 1 for a while, and how things are adjusting and moving forward for you. So that is what I have for you in this reading. I hope it has given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance in this situation. And if you'd like a private reading, you can get that in the description box. And that being said, I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, Group 1. Hey, Group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you've chosen this beautiful aquamarine stone, and I have to say it's probably the perfect stone to go with the Mermaid Tarot that was sent in by Liz. Thank you so much, Liz, for sending this one in. I've wanted this one for quite some time. It's a beautiful collection, beautiful cards to add to the collection. And with the aquamarine, you may already or have a deep affinity with the mermaids or with the ocean, with water. This is a stone of calming and soothing. It's also a good stone to promote creating feelings of love rather than lust in new connections or any connections. It's also a beautiful stone to help alleviate sinuses, hay fevers, congestion, bronchitis, colds, all those sorts of things that may be happening at this time of the year if you're down south with me in the winter. So Group 2, beautiful reading, I have to say. There's what do I even, yeah, well, there's challenge. There's always challenge. But honestly, overall, this is a beautiful time in your life, a beautiful time of change. So let's jump into the past energy as we do, or maybe the energies I can see here. I've got Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Cancer, all here. Could be you, someone you're dealing with. Right, let's jump into the past energy, Group 2. The Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles in your past energy. And look at you, I feel like this is quite an empowered energy in a sense. Not to say that there's things that don't worry you, and we'll get to those, they are here. But in the past energy, first and foremost, I'm seeing you moving ahead with confidence. Some of you maybe have literally moved house, or there's been a major change in your life, in your workplace, in your relationship dynamics, and you've been navigating this change and making your own choices about things is what I'm getting with this. Like you may be doing things on your terms suddenly, maybe suddenly, maybe not. It's just a matter of you driving this now is what I'm getting here. And with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, for a lot of you, this could be orientated around your business, your work, your monetary success, your finances, your stability in life. It could also have to do with relationships as well as, but first and foremost, what I'm looking at here is somebody who is really looking at their own success in life, how they're going to make money, or what they do to make money, what they can do to expand upon their business or their skill set. Just enjoying your own company perhaps, or just enjoying a bit of grounding time, enjoying the sweet things you have around you. Feel like here in the past there's been a real abundance mindset journey here as well with the Nine and Queen of Pentacles Chariot. Like it's just maybe a journey you've been on for perhaps some time. For some of you this could be new and exciting and something you really want to learn more about, but for many of you I think you've been on this journey for some time about increasing your abundance through gratitude and what is already with you, basically. It's that sweet, simple wisdom that you've got, Group 2. It really is. And it'll take you places, and you know that. You know that. It feels so cheeky and playful too. I love that for you. And that's it, like bringing more play in. That's all Spirit ever really wants for us, is to play and to be here now and soften and all of that's there for you. This is such a cute picture. I really dig this. I just think it's the cutest. I'm trying to get no glare. What a cutie. I don't know. Just, I don't know what it is about this picture. It's just it's probably out of all the cards, my favorite so far. Just, in her own little wishing well in the woods by herself. This is typically the single lady of the tarot, so very independent energy, spending time on your own, doing your own magical thing. I feel like some of you have like your own business that you're building, or something that you would like to build, but some of it's still like you're still self-discovering, so it hasn't completely flourished. It's something that maybe has started and is flourishing, but there's some more things to uncover, or more things to tap into, like hidden potentials, hidden talents that you actually don't even know you have, or have just stumbled onto. I kind of, yeah, get a lot of this prosperity energy in your current energy and in your recent past. So not to say that there's other things not going on, but when I'm looking at this reading, it's more about you personally. Group 1 felt that way as well. Sometimes it's like the reading is about everyone else around us and what we're dealing with, and other times it's about our internal world. And for you, for so far this week, it's the internal world. Not surprisingly, with the alignment with Venus retrograde, approaching Mercury retrograde. So much fun to have. So time in the garden, time in the kitchen, time in the home space, time studying if you are studying, or just working on your business, where you're at work, just, yeah. Monetary abundance is something you're focusing on how to build more of, especially when I see actually the Queen and the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you could have recently become single, or recently stepped away from a business and started your own thing, or something here about going your own way. And building your own abundance from there. And there's so much yet to tap into and discover. Actually, when I look at that Nine of Pentacles, it's almost like a little bit overwhelming or scary, or just because of just that sense of, am I going to be able to tap into and uncover all of these things that I know are waiting for me, or I have this feeling or inside of me, or that I'd like there to be inside of me, and there may be even doubt about that. Like there's something there that's like, have I got what it takes? And, you know, is it gonna, what's that? Is it gonna flourish? I thought it was a little bee, but it's not, it's just a fern. But bee spirit, very busy, works with the hive. Anyway, further into the week ahead, we have the Star, the Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. I love this energy for you also. It's all about hope, with the Star card being first one out for your week ahead, from the Nine of Pentacles to the Star. So it's, for me, this is about healing and softening. I think this is a good time for you to actually just slow down a little bit if you can, and rest and meditate, and take time to actually go and stargaze, go and sit outside and watch the stars. I actually challenge you to do that this week for at least one night of the week, where you spend a good 20 minutes or so, maybe longer if you've got what it takes, like whatever, like you do you. But I encourage you this week to go and find an evening where the clouds are clear enough for you to see the stars, and to take a little pillow out there, maybe take a cup of tea and go and stargaze. It'll give you room for meditation and clearing, and goodness knows what may come up or what you may see. Might get a little UFO or a shooting star, something interesting. What was that? You know? But Star, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, for me, the healing is found in your day-to-day routine. The healing is found in creating stability for yourself. I've got this woman here, I feel like she's writing her budget. Four of Pentacles is saving your money. It's being maybe a little bit of a financial pinch, or feeling like you need to be quite smart with things right now, with the choices where you spend your energy, where you spend your time. You may want to be more productive in some area, or you may wish, I feel like there's something you'd like more flow of. Maybe it's more money flow, or more clients flowing into business, or just like you'd like to see more consistent flow in some area. And I'm getting that you need to just relax. Just let it be, let it flow in its own time, let it evolve, let it grow. Just, you know, because things are actually going to speed up, the momentum will build. But for right now, all of these Queen, 9, 4, and Knight of Pentacles, with the Chariot and the Star sort of capping that energy, shows that this is all about your careful planning and groundedness, and being present to each step and each day and each moment. No projecting forward. So writing down your ideas as well, writing down your dreams with the Knight of Pentacles. I really feel like there's a real emphasis on writing things down right now for group 1, or sorry, group 2. Maybe your group 1 message for you. There are some potential similarities, but I'll leave that to you if you feel to look. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. I kind of just get like a nice grounded energy when I look at this combination. Like, you know, good things that are come. You just, I want to say you damn well know that. You know that the things are going to improve, and that there's actually a lot of magic in your life awaiting, and you're like, and just seeing this swirl here with the star, and it's all wrong way, and it's really like, to me, that's where you're headed. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's where you're headed, and you know that. And it's even in this combination of these gratitude cards. Interesting that I've chosen the Gratitude Oracle. It really stuck out on the altar today. And it has been the message for group 1 as well. 1010 when I looked up then. You might be getting the angel numbers. But really that strong message of gratitude for what is here now already. Within you, within your capabilities of your mindset, the way you see the world. What is there to be grateful for in your home space as well, in your life, the blessings from spirit, from the loved ones that are around you, from connection. So this combination I want to pull up now is solitude and evolve, and because it echoes the same energy of where I'm at in the reading now, where this is a time for you to spend on your own, studying or learning or writing out your thoughts or healing or releasing, maybe all of the above potentially. Just doing things for yourself, what you need to be doing. Just the fact that her glasses are folded up here, it's like you're not looking externally to other things that are far away. It's only what's here in front of you now. And just keep looking at that Nine of Pentacles there. It is that energy. It really is. Like, what are you up to, group 2? What are you mastering? What ideas are coming to you? What are you growing? What are you cultivating? I would love to know, because we also have the card Evolve straight afterwards, and even the way this gets busy and it goes into this card as well, it really, I think they go hand in hand. And with the Evolve card here, this is it. This is you, like literally magician energy. You're ready to expand and grow, and that spiral standing out there. There's so much about finding something really amazing inside of yourself and letting it live. But through going in, it takes you on this journey further forward. You know what I say? You know what I mean? Like it as within, so without is what I'm trying to get at, I think, here. And then what I really liked, even though it's a different deck, I feel like this card goes perfectly next to it, because it's almost like to say that some of the things that you're creating right now, your own power and magic that you're tapping into, does mean that other things are going to crumble and fall. So there's some things that are out of alignment or that are not working, or that it's through finding your power that you're able to destroy things that have not been working for you. I kind of feel like it's all, if you can see maybe something for yourself in all of this imagery here. But Cypress, adaptability and impeccability. We'll get to that shortly, but yeah, I just felt like holding them up now because it does echo this energy in the reading of, you know, spending a bit of time on your own and being hopeful for the future, making these plans to move forward in a slow way. Sure, with the Knight of Pentacles, there's no rushing here, but she's determined and she's organized and she's writing her goals. Like, there's something about her fixed gaze here too. Like, I'm really picking up on someone who's like, maybe you've got a lot of things you want done and you're not letting anything slip under the radar. Like, you are like organized as, or just there's something about your organization or your determination and your focus, because it's something you really want and believe in, and you know that Spirit's pushing you towards blessings and abundance and away from whatever it is you're moving away from. Further into the week ahead, we have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. There may be a conversation around an ending, so this ending could have already happened, or it could be yet to be approached. You'll know if where you're at, and you'll know you'll already have a feeling that something is coming to an end. For some of you, this already has Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in the past, single lady energy. So this could be a conversation had with an ex, or it could be to do with a number of different things. But with the Ten of Swords right there, the Four of Cups, this is disappointment around an ending or something that's not working. With the Ace of Swords here too, just seeing that it's got a rope over it and it's sort of resting at the bottom of a shipwreck. When I saw this, I felt like you have not been heard in a situation, or you may have tried to save something a few times and it was ignored. They may literally be dealing with somebody who has a drinking problem, or a problem of some kind with substances, or escapism. Maybe you have problems with escapism, and it might be a cycle you're wanting to end right now so that you can build this stability. It may not even be someone else you're dealing with. This could be you, and you may be coming to see, you may be coming to learn that to evolve, you may need to pull back your energy from things that are distracting, or things that, you know, help you avoid where you're at or what's going on. So there's a bit of facing the truth here, I'm getting. There's a bit of, yeah, and that's okay. Like, it actually doesn't feel, like, none of it feels that bad in a sense. I mean, maybe it is. I don't want to devalue what your experience is, but, or minimize it. But when I just see too much goodness on the horizon for group 2, like, and you know it, and it's all to do with your efforts. You've worked hard to put yourself in this position already, and you will continue to work hard to adjust and make things work again in different ways. So Four of Cups, there may be some disappointments, conversations around disappointment this week, conversations around endings, conversations around avoidance, rejection, dwelling and victim mentalities, all of that. It might be something you're really clearing right now. In the challenge, we have, they all fell together, 5 and 9 of Swords with Temperance in the center. Isn't that interesting? So overcoming mental angst, overcoming anxiety with the 9 of Swords is going to be the challenge this week. There might be times where you are finding more peace in letting go, like it'll be okay, this is the right thing, and then boom, for whatever reason, feeling this pull, or these overthinking, or all these worries, and feeling like you're being pushed to the edge. And then with the Temperance in the middle, you know, you could be teetering between the two. You could be just trying to find balance and peace amongst a situation that's actually really stressful. But I think you've got this. I think you're mastering it. I think, like, there's this sense of you can only do with what you've got. Like, maybe that's what you're telling yourself. There's no point worrying, or there's no point in this. Like, there's such sense sort of coming in from the higher self here that says, you know, all you got is this moment. Like, there's no point worrying. Like, I don't know what it is. And I'm kind of getting a grandfatherly energy and a no nonsense sort of like person in spirit. So whoever that's for, listen to them. Like, they know the way, they know, and it's annoyingly simple. Something like that. Very grandfatherly that was for a moment there. That's interesting. It's often so grandmotherly, or like, you know, motherly, but yeah, anyway. Into the further guidance for that challenge, we see Temperance, 8 of Pentacles, the Devil, and 8 of Swords. What will help with the challenge is just keep on keeping on. The 8 of Pentacles is somebody who is not distracted by what other people are doing. The work that they're doing is not in competition to somebody else. They're literally just trying to self-master. They're in their own lane. They're focused. They're trying to make some money here. So with this, you may find, what I'm getting here for some of you, it's very much about a job you're feeling trapped to, that you would like to earn money doing something that fulfills you more and doesn't feel like it sucks away from your soul. It may be something you feel like you're selling yourself for it, or you feel trapped to something to do with work or something to do with finances. You may be in a relationship breakdown and the assets have not been divided, or you haven't worked out the finances with that. You may be feeling very trapped to someone else's authority with finances, or with your work, or with the hours you spend at work, or just there's a lot here that feels like outside of your control, or a choice to be made as well. You can, so for some of you, you've got a choice to go one way or the other way, and it's like up to you, but you may feel very overwhelmed by that choice, or that you don't have a choice when that's not actually true. If there's an area in your life you feel like you don't have a choice, that's not true. Spirit is advising you to connect with your community, to connect with the people that have similar visions with you or support your vision. No, don't lose contact with those special people that support you and are around you. And if you don't have any, then they do exist in nature spirits and in people you haven't met yet. And maybe it's through freeing yourself from things that hold you back that will create a space for you to come into connection with these people or these energies. The Eight of Pentacles is about paid work, but with the Devil and the Eight of Swords next to it, let's just get some more perhaps. We've got the Queen of Swords on the bottom of your deck with the Three of Cups and the Tower. That's interesting. Seven of Wands. For some of you dealing with, could have dealt with a third-party situation that fell apart. Could have dealt with friendship that fell apart. You could also be very just being discerning with who you spend your energy with. You could have a lot of people wanting to catch up. Okay, so clarifying down here. What will help with the challenge? Okay. King of Cups, the Empress, the Two of Swords. Okay then. So there's, for some of you, this is definitely relationship. There could be a children involved here with the Empress, the King of Cups, the father here. Not seeing eye to eye in a relationship. There could be a separation, or there could just be uncertainty about the direction of the future when it comes to love and relationships here as well. Like with there's definitely an indication of a drinking problem for someone here. I really feel that's again, or just emotional instability or emotional manipulation, perhaps. There's someone who doesn't see your worth. Yeah, that's a big one. They think they do. They think they see you. They think they know you, but they actually don't at all. Fine. That's fine though, you know. I want you to know that that's okay. Whoever that's for. Is it what? Yeah, because it only matters that you know your worth. Let's leave that, because this is the advice. The Eight of Pentacles. Look at the imagery. Let that speak to you. This is I get a little bit of the bartering system here too, like working with our community, using the resources around you, being supported, because there is support and people want to see you flourish. So further guidance for group 2, Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and Justice. For some of you, I'm getting like a legal situation that needs to be cleared up, and that will be cleared up in your favor if that's like child care and a child custody and child support situation, family courts, business situation as well. Like whatever it is here, if this is a court date to be had, then I do see things turning out in your favor, things being fair and balanced. And what I get here for many of you when I saw the Justice is that you have a desire for things to be fair in a situation, and you might be uncertain if they're going to be. But with the Nine of Cups here, I feel like just do right by you. You just keep doing the right thing, and everything will balance out just fine. Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, some of you have these big dreams for financial abundance, and that is coming for you. The Nine of Cups is here. Things are balancing out so that you can have this abundance. And if that means an uncomfortable ending or situation of change, then by all means, because there's so much here in this reading about you actually landing a great deal of abundance in the future. We even have the Treasure Island card, which I'm going to go to now. I'm going to the Oracle. If you've seen this, there it is. If you've seen this deck before, you will know that it has a few different options, relationship and whatnot, but I wanted Oracle for you today. So you've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance. That is what I picked up earlier with the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. And suddenly in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all, no, don't say as within, so without. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. And the card before that is the antelope spirit of life is speeding up, and it runs towards this beautiful treasure chest, treasure island. There is great change, but I get the goosebumps just coming in so strong over my whole body. Like, can you even see them? When I look at the lineup of how these cards flow, from solitude to evolve, to adaptability, to life speeding up, and then all these blessings coming in. And I've got to pay this one now too. You've got the card Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. I really like, you're on to something here, group 2. All right, don't dilly-dally, let's move along. We looked at that. So further guidance, we looked at that. The outcome for the tarot, 4 of Swords, Hierophant, and the Page of Swords. Some of you are studying, some of you are going to study in the future. Some of you have got, you may not be aware of it yet, but as you come to this time of self-evaluation, or even over some of you, this is actually not for a couple of years yet, and that's okay too. But there's definitely going to be further study here for people connecting to this reading in some regard. There is a desire or a need for rest and withdrawal, for meditation, for just insight. I feel like pulling this card up right now. Understanding, awakening, awareness, and self-evaluation is the biggest one here. Like really looking at what brought you to this moment, your relationships and how they stand or how they have been, the choices you make, because this is a time for beautiful choices, maybe hard choices sometimes, but choices that are in alignment with where you want to go based on your self-evaluation of where you've been. There is a deepening of commitment to your life, to your journey, to your purpose. When I look at this combination of cards here, with the 4 of Swords and the outcome, it does say, for some of you, like I'm just going back to that aquamarine about congestion or having bronchitis or colds or hay fevers or something that sort of needing literal rest for. If that's the case, then you'll be back at school soon, or you'll be back at work soon. Give yourself the rest that's needed. For others of you, it's not so much an illness knocking you down, but you do just need to rest. You need to withdraw. You need to clear the way a little bit mentally. So in your rest time, this is mindful resting. This is not, they call it doom scrolling or whatever you call it, education scrolling, or just scrolling in general. Put the phone down, This is a bit more about you just creating a bit of peace and stillness and silence and let things come up. If you have trouble meditating, go into a yoga practice. It's another way to bring it forward. There's so many different ways to meditate. Walking as well. Walking's a brilliant one. The trees know how to take what it is that you're carrying. Take a walk every day if you can, or at least set a few days a week that you're like, that's the day I'm going to do that walk with intention to release and clear and meditate, and just take it slow. Not about pumping the heart, but more about just easing the way. And Page of Swords, Hierophant, there's some study to do here. Look at this, there's some learning to do. There's a lot of that to do actually on your path ahead. And we have the card Inspiration, ideas, spark, conception, and impulse. So it's literally the same thing happening again. So insight to inspiration, solitude to evolve. The way these cards show, it's like if you find yourself at a stillness or at a pullback, or something's being stripped, or something's being shifting and changing, it's really genuinely, truly, I know they say this all the time, but it really is going to bring in a lot of great things, abundance, and your own self being expressed in the world in a more holy and holistic, what do I want to say, holistic and authentic way. So we have Cypress, adaptability and impeccability. Go to the book. Change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. Need I say more? But I will. Cypress is known for its tendency to bend with ease. This essence can aid with too much rigidity, bringing flow and motion to situations that feel stuck, which is interesting because you also have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated in your reading. And you have teardrops, great personal sorrow. So there are things that may make you feel trapped, or that things aren't moving, and this piece of solitude, or this reminder from the Four of Swords to just rest and meditate and it's okay. The Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in your week ahead, that is very still energy. It's looking to the path ahead, but it's also trying to refine and sort of conserve. But life is going to speed up though. So like, I'm getting this message for someone out there: enjoy the peace while it lasts, because it's going to be busy again soon, like that type of thing. Where are we up to? It's known for its tendency to bend with ease, feel stuck. A Cypress personality, when balanced, can accept change and let go of what is not serving easily. It can see through loneliness and resentment and find peace with assertiveness. Cypress is required when situations need to change drastically and mindsets need to turn 180 degrees. In Greek mythology and ancient Rome, Cypress is associated with magic, crossroads, and the underworld. Cypress was used to fumigate the air during cremations to ensure the right passage of the soul. Cypress stands like a tower with lush and green foundations, but it's weak on top. Changes come drastically, and sometimes the only choice is to rebuild. The air is moving in the background, and other cypress behind can bend easily with the wind. The element of wind and water all signify movement and flow. Cypress is good for endometriosis, ovaries, prostate, coughs, incontinence, poor urine flow, and poor circulation to the legs. It's related to the first chakra. The essence blends well with lavender and bergamot. Bergamot was in Group 1's reading. You may, again, another connection, so you may feel Group 1 is a message for you too. As clear communication, patience and self-confidence are needed to be able to change. When Cypress comes to you in a reading, it's because your life is about to change stream. There are new outlooks, new ideas, inspiration, new opportunities knocking at your door. Pending issues will be thrown to the winds, leaving space for more interesting things. I feel so excited when I read this. You need to adapt quickly to the oscillations and go with the flow. Build strong foundations. The affirmation is, I embrace changes in peaceful, harmonious, and positive ways. I love it. I love it, love it, love it for you. Okay, so a couple of self-care. We nearly finished your reading. Let go and move on. Don't allow the past to prevent you from moving forward. Have a relaxing bath. Yeah, you need it. Yeah, with salts and candles and flowers and oils and just all the things. Fresh sheets to get into afterwards. Cook more. Reduce the urge to eat out and cook more meals at home. Cooking with love, stirring with intention, just all the things. All the things. And a couple more tea leaf oracles. We had feeling tied down and personal sorrow. Honor and respect will come to you. We have arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. At least we're getting something right. That's what I heard when I saw it. It was more like my retort, I think. At least something's going all right. And then we have cane. Pay attention to your health. And there was an indication of a low immune system with that particular crystal as well. So maybe just, doing what you can to support your immune system. Like cooking more at home with beautiful, nutritious ingredients and organic things. So Group 2, that is what I have for you in this reading. I hope it's given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance. And if you'd like a private reading, you can book that in the description box. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, Group 2. Hey, Group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the beautiful Jade Goddess, then this one is for you. Show you the whole beauty. So Jade is a wonderful stone of prosperity and peace, and is a stone of wisdom. So many beautiful things made from jade. It's a very very worshipped crystal for sure. And this one, maybe it's a bit about your body image, perhaps your health, your physical structure. Maybe you're working out, or maybe you're just really trying to take care of your body. Yes, so there are actually beautiful greens in your reading. Again, I don't know if you were here with me last week, group 3, but last week I think it was group 3 that had all these greens through their reading, and today is no exception with all of these beautiful greens in your reading. And then of course the greens from the Mermaid Tarot. Thank you, Liz, for sending this deck in as a new deck to the collection, and I've wanted the Mermaid Tarot for quite some time, so it was so exciting to see that arrive. So group 3, let's jump into some of the energies I can see here in your reading. We've got Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo. Yeah, Gemini's there as well, and maybe Libra. Okay, so let's jump. Oh, and Scorpio, underlying energy. Don't forget Scorpio. All right, so back to the past energy. Let's have a look, group 3. We have the 9 of Wands, Temperance, and the Devil all in your past energy. So overcoming something exhausting, right? When we look at this combination, 9 of Wands first and foremost is the wounded warrior. You've been through battle after battle potentially. When is this going to end sort of feeling at times? But with Temperance and the Devil here, it tells me that you have managed to perhaps heal a little bit or free yourself, or you've been working on freeing yourself from something quite unhealthy, quite limiting, and perhaps toxic. She's trapped in a cage here. So you may be finding your power again after feeling trapped to a situation. Or just trying to find a peace and healing before you find your power again. However, wherever you find yourself at that point, but the awareness is here, the exhaustion is here, and so is the opportunity for healing. So for some reason, I feel like we should move straight along. Normally, I'd spend a lot longer in the past energy. So maybe that's a message for you as well, to just move right along. Don't stay there. So let's look at the current energy moving ahead. The Ace of Wands, we have the 4 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. With the King of Swords in particular, his fists stand out to me the most this time around. King of Swords, I think, is shown up in every reading. This time it's the fists, and for me it's like you're holding on for dear life to a certain truth or a certain awareness or a certain piece of information you've gained or been given. There's something you're holding on to very tightly. It's your truth. It means a lot to you. It's like, nobody's taking this away from me. I know it to be true. This is for me. There's something there. The Ace of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. Back up a little. Ace of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, King of Swords for the week ahead, for current energy moving into the week ahead. We have inspiration and passion here. Something has been ignited within you, perhaps an idea, or it could be a passion and a connection as well, of course. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is a divine spark of inspiration, of passion, of desire, of creativity. There's something fresh here for you. But then there's also this energy of, I don't want to say squashing it, but limitation. And is it because of timing? Is it because of external factors? Is it because of other people? There's something here about needing to, like, the inspiration is there. Now we've got to cater for it, or now we've got to do something to let it live. Maybe we've got to set up a foundation for it to bloom and blossom. 4 of Pentacles is a withdrawn energy, a conservative energy. It can be about limitations, but it's about, I think, understanding where you need to apply limitations as well. I think that this is it's actually come out in every reading too, I'm pretty sure. This is very similar. I felt like a week or so ago, maybe it was last week, I don't know, there was big differences, like big change, big differences. But this week it's like coming back together or something. So 4 of Pentacles, I definitely feel this self-care energy from that one, needing to just like be mindful of how much you give your energy away to other people, or what you do with your free time. Getting a real need to do some decluttering here as well, and just work through creating space in your life, letting go of the old. That King of Swords though, definitely strong discernment, holding on to your truth quite tightly. You may be dealing with someone who's a little emotionally detached or harsh or cold. That could be the case. You may be blocking yourself from that energy for some people, not for everyone. For a lot of you, I feel like that is your energy and it's your truth and you're holding on to it and no one's taking that away from you, that type of thing. As we progress into the week ahead, we have got the Hermit, the World, and the Eight of Cups. Hermit, again, a bit of withdrawn energy. You are seeking your own truth here. Like, it's similar to the King of Swords in that sense. Like, he doesn't need authority or permission. He's going to do what he believes to be correct. He knows to be correct. He's full of experience and knowledge and discernment. Very wise choices from the King of Swords. And I think there's a connection between that and this other card, because just the way the sword points straight up to it. So I'll remember that and check in when we look at that card. But Hermit, time of solitude, time of reflection and meditation, time to just take a step back and simplify things. We've got the World, we're ending old cycles. The Devil is in the past, you are exhausted from that, but Temperance is there. There's inspiration to move away from something unhealthy. There's inspiration to solidify your own security in life, your own purpose, your own path, your own passion, your own desires. There's something about solidifying yourself, I guess, or solidifying your work, or you're solidifying something. We've got the World and the Eight of Cups, which are exactly like this is a you job. I'm hearing. I don't know what that means. Like, this is, only you can do this, I guess. Only you can set yourself free or end the cycle or move away from something. Eight of Cups at the end of your week, you are ready to. You're self-empowered and guided and internally. Like, it feels right. This feels honest and true. Whatever this is, this truth you're holding on to, it leads the way. Spirit is leading the way. It may feel like a bit open, I'm not so sure, but you've just got to trust that inner compass, because Spirit is talking to you loud and clear. The inspiration is there now. This is immediate energy. This is tomorrow. This could be today. But it comes with this, I'm always getting like it's so big to contain. Oh my God, what am I going to do with it? Or like, how do I direct it or something? I don't know what I'm getting here. So Death is on the bottom of this deck for this reading. So the whole reading is about a transformation, an ending, and a big change. It's going to change so much of your world and your life, I'm feeling. So what do I want to get? Just something there. The card behavior is lots wants to talk. The Chariot. Yeah, look, it's your choices to move forward in a direction that means something to you. You've got the Queen of Pentacles as I look here. This is about creating stability in your life, in your business, in financial areas. This is about living life on your terms and guiding life towards, okay, I'm getting for some people there's like somebody who tries to sabotage you or has tried to sabotage you, or being in connection with a certain person sabotages your success for something else. King of Pentacles. Definitely time to be building more stability. Definitely. It's like, I'm kind of getting now that there's like, maybe you've got a few ideas and dreams, but there's one that stands out. And you know it, whether you want it to be the one or not, you know it to be the one. You know it to be the right thing to do, or, you know, the way to go. And I feel like there's discipline required. There's hard work required, and you know that. All right, that'll do. Got way too many now. Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Tempted to return from the past, hard to make a decision about having a new beginning. Feeling really uncertain about, do I stay or do I go? Being guided to have a new beginning. All right. Where are we? We're in the week ahead. We've seen the Eight of Cups. So the challenge, we have the Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I should go back a little bit with this King of Swords. Could be I did say a very cold or firm or strong sort of willed person in your life. This could be somebody who has a very strong boundary, or maybe, I don't know, I'm kind of getting like you're keeping something close to your heart because you're worried about what they will think of it or what they will say, Or like, I feel like you, for some, this isn't for everyone, but there's someone who, this could be a partner or a family, like who you feel like they have more authority than you do over the direction of life or the way things are meant to be, or maybe they're literally your boss. But you'd like to do things differently, and there's a sweet softness to you that wants to see new growth or new life happen. And it's almost like you feel they won't foster that right now, or they won't, I don't know. There is definitely like you're both looking in the same direction. I feel like you're both on the same team in a sense, but just there's more new life in you. I don't know. So challenge, 5 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles. The challenge could be with a great loss, something that has ended. We do see the 8 of Cups, walking away from something that you have really exhausted yourself trying to make work, or given it your all, and it's come at a loss. We see the 3 cups spilt out, but there's still 2 cups standing. We often see that in the 5 of Cups. There's still hope in the situation, even if there is sadness. There's the 2 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. For some of you, this could quite literally be about, you know, making a family. They're waiting for the baby to be born, looking at the nursery, and the 2 of Swords here as well. So there's some things that you want out of life, something you want to invest in, something you want to have, you know, and it's probably something you've worked towards already. But it's in the area of challenge. So you may be uncertain about how this dream comes to be. How is it all going to work out? You just need to trust that it will. Work out how it's supposed to, I should say. So in the area what will help with the challenges is interesting. We have the 7 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, 9 and 4 of Swords. So what I see here, for some of you, you feel like maybe you need to be manipulative, or you need to strategize, or you may need to be sneaky or keep your plans quiet, or something about that with the 7 of Swords being here that you may not want to go that route. You don't want things to be that way, or maybe someone else is sneaky and you don't want that. There's something here about like, I think just letting the wheel turn, right? That's what like sort of goes on top of all of these swords. So there may be a lot of anxiety and overwhelm, like way too much mental energy here. Needing to meditate, clear and rest and relax, I meant to say, but you can rest if you want to. 9 of Swords, like meditation and mantras and affirmations and things. When the thoughts get too much, just bringing yourself back here to the present moment. And trusting that the wheel will turn as it's supposed to. The wheel will turn. You don't need to force it to turn. You don't need to manipulate it to turn. You don't need to stress that it will or won't turn. You just need to go with the flow here and just rest and slow down and rest some more. And let's just see if there's anything in the 7 of Swords we need to see. I don't know. I felt more like your 7 of Swords is a feeling you feel like you have to go into, if you know, because 7 of Swords is about betrayal or sneakiness or manipulating, or it can also be about strategizing too. Like it doesn't have to be all so dark and disingenuous, but it does feel like maybe you feel you have to be that way, or it's a temptation, or it's maybe you don't want that. I don't know. Hope that makes sense. 6 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. I don't know if they fell reversed or not. I'm always getting those same 2 characters again, aren't I? I am. Goodness. These 2 fell on top of these 2. And it's sort of like the same man and the same woman in a sense. The greens, and so the man is... See, and it's the same thing I'm getting. Like there's one energy that wants things to just move forward and like be sort of in control and let things be structured and make things easier. Easier is better, less responsibility or less pressure. And then the other energy is more wanting to nurture new growth again. So what am I getting about that? Six of Swords again. Okay. Yeah, well, 6 of Swords speaks for it all. With all this mental angst, The Wheel of Fortune, just let things be easier. Find peace, relax. I feel like I didn't give you enough support to drop you into that state, but you can get yourself there. That's what I want to say. You can do it. You've got what it takes. You know the tools, the skills. If you don't, you can find them. There's so many suggestions and prompts all over Facebook and online to bring relaxation and self-care into your routine. So Judgment, the Lovers, and the Ten of Wands reversed is in the further guidance. I'd love to see that reversal came out. If you know my readings, I don't have them reversed in the deck, but they will flip if they want to. So Judgment and the Lovers, Ten of Wands reversed. This is another added message of just let bygones be bygones, I heard. Don't know what that's about, but you might. But let the burdens drop, let the way be eased. Six of Swords again, sort of, right? And this, with Judgment and the Lovers, you have this knowing. Again, I'm getting that sense that you have this knowing about something that's right for you, a choice you want to make, something you want to manifest. But you may not believe it's possible, or you may feel like overwhelmed by how is that even going to come to be, or how am I possibly going to manage that, or whatever it is, these doubts, these overwhelming thoughts. You need to just go with the flow. You really, really do. The Lovers here, commit to that dream. Don't give up on that dream. Commit to that dream. For some of you, there is a readjusting of that dream. So things you need to let go of that were the dream, so that you can have what you know Spirit is guiding you towards. But with the Judgment there and the Lovers, Spirit is guiding you to awaken to a choice that needs to be made that will make life easier. And sometimes that choice is like not by doing anything grandiose or huge or making a big change, but just like accepting something in this moment and just finding peace. 1717 then. I saw double numbers on every reading now. Just that, yeah. What was I just saying? Gone. Anyway, whoa. What a spin out that just was. Okay, I don't even know how to recollect or pick that back up, so I'm just not going to try. In the outcome energy, we have the Two of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Crossroads energy again, making discerning choices that align with your heart's wishes. This is a beautiful, intuitive, soft and nurturing energy, and that's the energy you'd like to see moving forward in your life. I just feel like pulling this one up now. I don't know why, but Nightingale, love is all around, that type of thing. It's like you're looking to the future with only love, or wanting there to be just that softening and seeing the beauty in all the little things. There's definitely choices to be made here. You're at crossroads energy. We see the Eight of Cups, the World here. These are choices that you need to make in your own heart. They can't be swayed by someone else. Although I feel like there's an influential person in your life that does maybe sway your decisions, or has in the past. Maybe your partner or family or friend, or who knows. But yeah, I feel like this is a time for you to just soften and up the self-care, really. Let your truth be known where possible, but you also need to just like protect yourself from any energy that's a waste of energy, or just like, don't even worry. So something like, don't even worry about it. I don't know what that is, but just don't even worry about it. Let's go to your oracle cards for your reading. We have Passion, Desires, Fun, Fulfillment, and Joy. Very fairy-like. I love that expression there. So this is a time for you too. Exactly. Like, kind of like the Queen of Cups energy. She's so soft and nurturing and in the home space, and just, I think just her presence, just the fact that she's home, makes the home feel like a home. You know what I mean? It's that energy. And I feel like you have that, and you can cultivate that for yourself. When you are home inside yourself, everything else feels good. And that's kind of what I feel like that's about. Yeah. So we have Nightingale. We'll go to the book. Which book is it? The Animals. Yes. Okay. So in the darkness of night, Nightingale sings her song of love and hope, a harbinger of dawn to remind you that the sun will rise again soon. You are so loved, and the illumination song of the Nightingale spirit calls you to a new level of self-awareness and connection with the light. Yes, there is shadow and darkness, but love and prosperity exist elsewhere. Everywhere. Even in the seemingly emptiness of space, darkness, and the starless night. Okay. So the protection message I feel The darker the skies, the more it seems the dawn will never appear. But Nightingale Spirit is here to remind you that the sun will shine again. You will soon feel the love and notice the abundance that surrounds you. Sing now, put on some music, or simply sing in the empty space, for finding the light within and giving it voice will give rise to hope and help you begin to hear the call of another who, like you, was beginning to fear the light would never come. Oh, I feel something there. Bring the light into the darkness with love from within. Give it voice and know that daybreak will soon be here. It really will. It really will. We have simplify, a beautiful message of just exactly that, to let things just go a little bit right now. Let go. Actually, I want to pull this one up. Give less stuffs. The less you give a stuff, the happier you'll be. And it's kind, I think like that's kind of goes together in a sense as well. Like, just don't worry about it. Let things be simple. Let there be play. Play with your children. Go build some Lego. Go build a cubby. Go cook something. Like, just let it be sweet. Let it be simple. Don't worry too much about these dreams and desires you may have. Hold them in your heart for sure, but then let them all go enough to be received by the universe, and then do what you can now to cultivate that exact energy, to align with it. Through softening, you don't actually have to do anything. It's more about a state of being and knowing. We have go the distance. There's a few options for this deck, as you may know. So I've asked for Oracle for today. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there's no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Oh, that's the best one so far. For me anyway, what I'm feeling for you. Especially that, because yeah, there it is. Because as I was reading, I'm like, oh, that feels connected to the King of Swords. But then earlier, as I was saying, oh, that King of Swords feels connected to that card. I'll revisit it. Literally, they are connected. This is that truth. You need to hold on to your authenticity, or that thing that whatever that thing was. Like, I know it to be true. It's right for me. I'm going to have it, or it's going to be, or whatever. Especially if there's a naysayer or something that you feel wants to block you or limit you, or if they find out they would, or I don't know. All right, so sandalwood from the beautiful Essence deck. Where have I got there? What have we got? Spirituality and faith. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Indian sandalwood is very precious and considered a national treasure. The harvest of this beautiful oil is regulated for the species' safety. Sandalwood is very deep and spiritual oil. It's used by many religions to worship gods, pray, or enhance meditation. Sandalwood is connected to the crown chakra. It is the oil that reminds you that we are never alone, and there are higher forces here to help us in the journey of life. When sandalwood personality is in a negative state, the individual might feel loss of direction in life, forgetting what is important, focusing on all the problems. However, when sandalwood feels positive, everything looks bright and a sense of trust reflects from the inside out. The older we get, the more likely we are to resonate with sandalwood personality. The more we get stuck in our ways, the heavier our worries seem. The good news is that the older the sandalwood tree is, the more oil can be yielded. So, as we become more wise, the more able we are to control those feelings. I'm just hearing when emotions are high, intelligence is low. The colours in the card represent all the aspects that make up our soul. The guardians represent the divine help that is always with us. Spirituality is a part of who we are. As natural as our naked body, it's up to you to accept this reality. If sandalwood appears in your reading, it's because you've lost your faith in the divine. This essence will remind you to trust the process, that divine forces are here with you, holding your hand. You have lost your inspiration, ask for divine assistance to get it back. I want to say if you have. Some may not have. Anyway, I'm connected to the divine. I'm one with all, and it is easy for me to see the truth. Self-care prompts: give less buggers. Forgiveness is for you. Forgive others and yourself because your soul deserves peace. There's another big piece of acceptance there, that we're all on our own journey. And have fun again after all of that, you know. Ace of Wands is in your immediate energy. Grab it and run with it. Create, dance, paint, express, sing, all of it. Go out with friends, book an evening, book an event, book a show, do something. I don't know what, but you will. When chimes peace and harmony, like truly, Spirit really wants to reach you with immense peace. All of these cards are asking for you to just find peace, regardless of the 7, 4, and 9 of Swords. Just trust that the wheel will turn. We have Lobster, a financial pinch. 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, we did touch on that too. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. And Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And that one was like the one. I don't know, sometimes it feels like that's the one when you pull them. And it was definitely Torch for you guys. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And oh, right? That's the immediate energy, Ace of Wands. Just leave that with you right there. My belly did the biggest rumble, so it might be time for lunch. Okay, group 3, that is what I have for you in this reading. I hope that it's given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance. If you're after a private reading, you can book that in the description box, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 3. Did I say 1? I meant 3.